What's up, everybody? I'm here with some Madden 15 Christmas promo talk. And on this video, first of all, let me go on ahead and say Merry Christmas to you. This video will be airing on Christmas. And with me today, and he had no idea what the heck we were going to be talking about, I have TexasBoy with me. Texas.
What up?
Did you have any idea that we were going to be talking Christmas promo?
No clue at all. You said, be ready. I said, all right, I'm ready. And then Christmas talk.
All right. Now, this one is a bit of a doozy. Now I'm going to go on ahead and let you know that you have the full rings to talk whatever you want to talk about, being that it'll be on my channel, so you don't have to worry about PCing your personal crowd. You could go on ahead and let Venom spew if need be. Yeah?
Yeah, I can do that. I definitely can cut the bleeps out in this video.
you don't bleep anyway.
No.
All right. So, Texas, without any detail, because we'll get into the detail, hopefully we don't go too long, but how do you feel about the Christmas promo so far? Do you think it's a success for EA, a success for the gamers, or what?
Well, I was okay. On what do you want to say? When the boat come out, Friday, right? So on the day boat came out, which meant Saturday, I felt like it was going to be super great because they gave us a card that was a collectible that wasn't limited and that people could get easily. But after like 4 or 5 days after that day, it pretty much
went downhill.
It's I don't like all the speculation. I don't like the waiting for new collectibles. You buy packs on Monday and the collectible comes out the next day. Like, it just seems like they're dragging this thing out. And I'm not a big fan of that.
Well, let me piggyback off of you. I see you just posted that, Des. Let me piggyback off of that, because a lot of this is going to be geared toward what you just hinted at there. So I guess we're not going to even tiptoe into it. We're just going to rush right into it.
Let's do it.
Bust down the walls. We're going to talk a little Bowgate. But before we talk a little Bowgate, let me give my opinion on it as well. The idea of the Christmas promo, for me, I was actually excited for it, because all the other Christmas promos dating back to when I started in Madden 12 or MUT 12, where I believe they gave us the ghost cards back then, and then after that they started doing the promos with the different cards and the out of position cards and things like that. There was a lot of goodies to get come Christmas time, or just promo sakes. There was a lot of goodies that you could get. They would also, I think in Madden 12 and 13, they would do the most wanted promos during the Christmas time. They would give you discounts on packs during Christmas time as well as Black Fridays. And this year, we didn't necessarily get that. What we got this time was gifts, and those gifts were highly hit or miss. A lot of them being contracts, badges, or speculation about players that you won't really need, like wide receiver Russell Wilson.
Yeah, that's such a gimmicky card. 5'10" Russell Wilson was like, okay. Yeah, nobody really wants that card.
So when looking at the list of players that you could get, I think that there was maybe about 5 players on there that people would actually want, or I could say 5.5 maybe, and that would be the 3 legends.
Yeah.
People were interested a little bit in that Clay Matthews. The half that I want to give is that Julio Jones, because we seen what Megatron did last year when we got his out of position player. But other than that, I can't. Oh, and Donald Penn. People were looking forward to the Donald Penn because of the havoc that he wreaked last year.
Yeah, pancakes for days. Hey, I'll say that Julio Jones is awesome. Like, that card is really fun to play with, and he's very fast, catches picks, and like, even though people were mad at the overall, the card plays well if you got user skills. So
yeah, I mean that's a card that you're supposed to control. And if you can control them, you're coming down with them balls. You're gonna catch all of them. So I don't see the problem with that. I don't care if he was a 69 overall. If you look at his stats, he has the ideal stats that you would want in a secondary guy, a defensive back, a safety, somebody that you're controlling that's just roaming the field, because all the time we're sitting there like, come on, these guys keep dropping passes. I need to catch these balls. Well, here you go with a guy that has over a 90 catch.
Yep, and so far, 2 games I played with him, he's caught all the picks thrown to him, and can't complain about that guy whatsoever. Even though it's not Calvin, he's 6'3", he has 94 speed, he's just as good.
Bam! I just bought one just now, and you can look at your Xbox. I just bought one for 4K, so I'm gonna go on ahead and add him to the team. You just sold me on him. I was gonna kind of stay away from him. I was gonna wait till he dropped down on about 2K. I'll go ahead and grab him now.
Yeah, very fun card to play with. I'm looking at the list right now. The players they came out with, like QB Jermaine Kearse, like okay.
Right.
I mean,
he's a linebacker, right?
No, he's a receiver, I believe, for the Seahawks. And like,
I thought he was a linebacker. Okay,
like, I'm cool with the card, but they gave us Antonio Brown the first day, and now I don't think any QB receiver is going to be as good as Antonio Brown.
Are people using Antonio Brown?
Well,
I haven't seen him yet.
I haven't played with him yet. I've seen him sell for around 30 to 40,000 coins, so I would assume they're using him.
I haven't seen anybody play with him.
I really haven't either. I really have not seen anybody use that card.
Seen that guy on the field.
But he's not. But 95 speed.
The read option isn't all that great this year, so what's the point?
Well, running the ball in general because of the heat-seeking tackle or the suction cup tackle. It's not really heat-seeking anymore. It's more of just I'm going to tackle you from 7 yards away. That's what's ruining the running game of this year, because you'll have a first down, but a guy who's 7 yards away will get you before you get that first down, and it's like
your momentum will come to a complete stop.
Animation based, like it feels like 2K12 where you're getting stuck in animations that you can't control. It's becoming really heavily based animation, which is ruining the running gameplay. So that's why a lot of quarterbacks like Antonio Brown, a lot of guys who have great speed, aren't really being used as much because they're getting caught by
advantage of it.
Yeah. So
okay. So before we get into Bogate, let's dance around Bogate a little bit here.
Yeah.
So Bo Jackson, we were expecting to probably get around Christmas time or near the end of the Christmas promo. Or the 22nd. It was announced that he was going to come out on the 22nd, right?
I thought we were going to get Bo on that Saturday because I had this weird idea that
they put out the video, right?
Yeah, put out the video.
Put out the video saying, "All right, the other legends are coming out
Saturday."
Maybe they don't release them as
this is coming out Saturday, and I was 99% sure it was Bo Jackson just because of that reason, and I had no knowledge at all. And it turns out I was right. So but if we're gonna be honest here, like I'm pretty sure he wasn't gonna come out until after Christmas promo, or maybe like during Christmas Day. I didn't think it was gonna come out that early. That was just a guess I had that turned out to be correct.
Now, for me, the best business move would be to release him after Christmas or on Christmas. I say on Christmas, and here's the reason. On the 22nd, they gave you the rookie bow or the 90 overall bow for you to get your feet wet, right? Yeah. So that bow is supposed to get you to want that 99 overall bow. So I say, okay, you release them on Christmas, and what was it? The 90 bow is supposed to drop down to about 80 on years, right?
Yeah, after about a week.
Bam. So you drop Bo on that Christmas. Now he's done, right? He's done. But you only got a week to work with that 90 Bo, and before he's completely gone. So you got like a week's window right there to work with to really try to get as much of that Bo as you can. And before he's gone, then you really got to drive that price up on that 99 Bo. So I say either on Christmas as, hey, here's a gift for you, or when the Christmas promo was coming to an end is a good time to release that 99 Bo, because now that you've released them, you've blown your load. What do you have now that could top Bo?
Yeah, there's nothing besides another Bo. Like they released.
What can you give me that would make me say I'm really interested in participating in this Christmas promo? Like you gave me this bombshell, but I know you got some heat behind it. Like what's the draw here? That's like giving me Brock Lesnar like as the opening match.
Brock's in the opening match. Yeah, that's terrible. That's terrible booking.
Terrible booking. You don't give me Brock as the opening match. And that's essentially what they did here.
Yeah, they really gave us the best card out of all the promo, because like I'm pretty sure Jack Lambert's going to be a great linebacker, but best linebacker in the game is Eagley. But the best linebacker in the game is still Luke Kuechly. Like 95 Luke Kuechly, 60,000 coins, best linebacker in the game. Deacon Jones is a right end. I don't really think people care for defensive ends in this game.
It's not Bo.
He's not Bo. And then Bo being 99 pretty much everywhere, a 94 wide receiver, the guy can play defense as well. The card's amazing. And they gave it to us
value
2 days into the promo.
The only thing that I would even care about right now is if they gave me, you got to give me the dick. Give me the dick and I'll pay attention. They don't got the dick for me. I don't want to. You want to give me Deacon Jones? I don't care about Deacon Jones. Give me the dick. What I want Deacon Jones for? I need that night train. But I don't think he's a part of that list.
He is not. Now, they did shock us giving us the Steven Jackson, who wasn't on this list at all. But he was an out-of-position player, so they very well could drop more players into the game. There is a Madden 25 throwback collectible that if they follow the same trend as the flashback pack, it might be a player from Madden 25 in this game. So you very well might see a ghost player that's not on this list. So that's always a possibility. But it's not Bo Jackson.
So here's the thing. Do you think it would be wise of them to put out another list or an updated list of players that can come out just to start getting people more hyped about it? Do you think people are still as hyped about the Christmas promo as they were when it first came out?
I think the best day for the Christmas promo was that Saturday when everybody was like, holy F. Yeah, I was going to cuss. I didn't. But like Saturday when the Deacon...
I reacted the same way. I was like, oh, shit.
Yeah.
Then I was like, hold up.
Yeah, when the boat came out... What are they going
to give us later?
Yeah, when the boat came out, like, okay, this is amazing. That's when it peaked. This was at its all-time high. And then after that, it's slowly been declining because they keep giving us contracts, quick sales. You know, the quick for 75,000 coin was dope, and they keep giving us... They keep giving us stuff we don't really care for. We want players, and out-of-position players we're getting are cool, but they're not the best card in the game, and then they're giving us a bunch of packs that people don't really care for. So, man, like, it's declining.
When I seen I had a 500 quick sale, I said, I'm not opening no more of these things.
Imagine
I'm not doing this.
Imagine doing that Tundra set to get that pack, and you get 500 coins after spending the 50K.
And I was sitting there spending time trying to snipe off the auction to get the Tundras. 500 quick sale, I'm done. I'm not open. No. Give me a reason to want to open packs. There should be a Tundra. If contracts and quick sales for 500 coins are going to be in those gifts, they need to put Tundras in every single pro pack. They need to.
They do.
There's no vet. Like, you got to collect 5 of them. They're going for 8K.
Yep.
Okay. So let's say you collect 5. That's 4,000. If you don't get any snipes. That's not 4,000, 40,000 if you don't get any snipes. Let's do the math. 8 times 5, 40. Am I right?
Yep, 40,000.
To get 500 coins back. I'm sorry, EA. This doesn't work. These numbers ain't adding up to
they don't
right now. My time spent ain't adding up. You said this was a gift. You didn't say it was a gamble. You said it was a gift. This is not a gift. This is you're stealing from me. You're taking this away from me, EA. I need you to put some more coins back into my stocking.
This is like that Secret Santa, basically. This is what this is. Like, well, this is called the elephant game, whatever, where you buy a present and then you put it on a table and then you draw a number and then you go pick a present, and then if somebody wants your present, they can take it from you if they draw a number lower than yours. So this is what this game is. Like, you pretty much are essentially supposed to just... I don't like that. I don't like how you have to gamble. Like, this is Christmas. You should get things guaranteed somewhat. Like last year's promo, you're guaranteed, or you aren't guaranteed holiday collect, which you at least guaranteed a legend or a...
Yeah, you knew what you was getting. Yeah. You got those gifts. Yeah. You get those pieces. You knew exactly where to put them, and you knew what was in there. You knew what you were working toward. Here it's just good luck guessing.
Yep.
And then when you are guessing, they have way more contract and badge packs than anything else. And then when you do get a player, you got to hope that it's not an out of position player that absolutely sucks. And then, you know, if you get you a real legend, or a real player like a legend or a Clay Matthews who's going for like 50K, and that's embarrassing. But, you know, if you do get a good player, you're like, oh, yeah, freaking did it. But so far, only one came out that's going for over 100K, and that's Bo.
Yep.
Is there any other cards that's going for over 60K?
No, Bo was the best card you could possibly pull, and then the next best was that 75,000 coin quick sell. After that, it's just everything else is 60K and under.
That's not clean. Like the oh my god, we're ranting, and I did not want this to be. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
I mean, it's good.
But when you go back to those presents and you from last year or the year before, you're piecing those presents together and you get those ghost players. Those things sold 100, 200, 300, 500K for like the next 3 months. Now it's like, okay, you'll be at 60K for the next week.
And there were still dozens in those set collections as well, but
yeah, and there was a bunch of them.
Yeah, but you were guaranteed a legend, elite,
dropping fucking ball. EA, you're losing us. Come on. Oh,
yeah.
I'm sorry.
You're good. I mean, it needed to be said.
It's because, like, okay, all year we opened packs and we got shit on our chest. We took it. We took it like G's. A lot of us stopped opening packs. A lot of us stopped opening packs as frequently. Some stayed the course and kept giving up the money. Okay, Christmas time comes around. Happy holidays. Here, take this 500 quick sell.
I still can't believe they did that.
Give back to us, EA. We've put in so much money into this game, and even when it's just a gift to us that you're giving us, and when I give somebody something on Christmas, I'm not gonna give them a lump of coal and be like, "You like that promo, motherfucker?" No,
it'd be ridiculous. No, he had to buy you 5 things to give you, and you give them something that's valued. That's a fifth of that.
I'm gonna give them something that they could actually be like, "I'm happy I supported this guy.
I need that.
I'm happy I supported this guy," or "I'm happy that he's a part of my life," or "I'm happy that he's a part of the family," or something like that. Right now, we get these gifts and we're like, fuck you, EA. And the part that bugs me out is I'm just so lost on how they are dropping the ball when it's so obvious what the people want. It's like fucking WWE right now, right? It's WWE where you got John Cena beating everybody, right? You got Dean Ambrose who looked like he was about to get the biggest push in the world. And then you get him to that peak where everybody starts liking him and like, oh, so that's what you like about him? Let's start shaving some of that off a little bit. Let's do it where they don't notice, and then bam, Dean Ambrose has now just become 3MB. To me, that's what MUT is becoming. They know what we want, and they want to make it so that we just can't get it. Like, it's like they want us to not like it.
And I want to say, like, maybe they're trying some things to see if it works, but they could also do that and bring the old stuff back. It doesn't have to be one or the other. Like, you can do this promo and also bring back puzzle pieces, right? They can do that together. Yeah. It could be a puzzle piece collection for, like, that could have been the Jack Lambert and the Deacon Jones. That could be a puzzle piece for them, and then out of position players and other stuff as well. Like, it could be both. Why does it gotta be one?
Give us something to work toward. Give us some, like, you know, last year, I think it was 13. Where everybody wanted that most feared Marshawn, and you put those pieces into that most feared Marshawn, and you get like, but you could also sell those pieces.
Yes,
get some profit. Like right now, it's like, hey, MUT, do you want us to have coins or not?
They don't. no, they don't. Like they don't.
I know. I wasn't trying to alley-oop that one for you. I was just gonna leave that one open-ended, but it is extremely obvious. It's extremely obvious that they don't. I mean, even our rewards doesn't, like our collection rewards doesn't really give us any coins. You do a set that's gonna cost you about 300, 400K, and you get back 10K.
Yo, like this is when you know they don't want you to have any coins in this game. We don't get coins for putting cards in sets anymore.
Yeah, that was one of the first things I noticed.
Like really? Like we that stingy now?
It's you can't give me 100 coins back? 50? Give me 50.
Yeah, give me the quick sell value. You know?
Stuff that's going into a set that's going to disappear in a week. I'm just collecting it so I can get rid of this stuff so I can open up space in my binder.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're not going to give me 50 coins? Come on. But, you know, it's just something that we had to get used to. Let's see. I'm trying to think. Is there a way that we could spin something positive here? I want to. Hopefully, it's something that they're listening to. Like they really need to hear, because I'm pretty sure the comment section is going to be in unison with their message as well. But it's just something that they just need to hear. Like, we make a lot of videos where we're either ignoring, not bringing light to, or some might just be blowing smoke up EA's ass. And that's what they're getting. And it's been a long time since they've gotten this. It's been a long time since they've gotten this. I mean, I haven't, I don't want to say, I really did not mean to rant. I really did not mean to. I came into this sounding so happy. Because I just wanted to knock this one out with you, because you're very informal on a lot of this stuff. And I feel like I ruined it, because when I talk MUT, I get emotional, because I'm like, how do you fuck this up? You have one of us, a community guy, in your office, and he has done some things that was good. But at the same time, he knows what we don't want. And I kind of feel like, I don't want to put this all on him, but I kind of feel like maybe he's in there fighting a battle that he can't win. Because every now and then they'll give us something that we want.
Yeah.
But more than likely, we're going to get something like this.
Yes, we're going to get
500 quick sell. Who the fuck's idea was it to give us a 500 quick sell?
Yeah.
Whose idea was it to give us contracts now?
I bet it was the same guy that decided to give us an elite set that requires 5 elite badges. Same guy, probably. Has to be the same guy. Just like, do people not think logically? They're like, we're not going to like this. But give it to me anyway.
Contracts was a good idea. Like, I could understand. All right, hear me out on this. You know what? This promo would be perfect to do during the Super Bowl. Here's why I say it. Excuse me, I had to burp. I've been drinking liquor. All right, that's probably why I'm getting ranting here. But this promo would be perfect to do during the Super Bowl, because what do a lot of people, a lot of adults like to do during the Super Bowl besides eat, go to their family house and drink?
Gamble.
They like to gamble. Here's the gamble right here. 500 punk ass coins. There's your gamble. Contracts. There's your gamble. That's your chance to stick it back to us, EA. Not Christmas. I can't imagine my little kid come in here, both of them come in here, Christmas, 12 o'clock comes, they wake up, they go to open their presents, and fucking 500 pennies falls out.
$5. Here you go, kids. I can't get you any gifts this year. Here you go.
They'll look at me like, this what you've been working for us this year?
Yeah, this is all you came up with? It's like,
it's Christmas. It's the giving season, the season where you're supposed to make everybody happy. There should be little to no one who should be upset with this. And we have almost everyone, if not everyone, saying this promo sucks. And to me, this...
Well, I came into this promo with low expectations just because,
you did.
I was like, okay, if it's cool, it's cool. If it's not, it's not. Because the Thanksgiving promo...
But this is lower than your lowest expectations.
Well, I didn't expect this. Like
Contracts.
I expected something similar to last year. I didn't expect people to get a 1 badge pack or a 3 badge pack or a card that sells for 5,000 coins of doing a set that costs 50. Like, that's so absurd.
But you know their argument though.
You don't got to do the set.
But we gave you Bo though.
Yeah, Bo's.
Gave you Bo, and he was easy to get.
Yeah.
Let's transition a little bit here. Let's talk about Bogate.
Bogate.
Now we're not gonna throw any shade on anybody. We're not gonna mention any names. I personally don't know who's who, so I'm definitely not gonna say any names because I just don't know, the culprits or whatever. I don't want to say culprits because I don't. Texas, you're gonna have to give me the nitty gritty about Bogate. I get it from the outside. I see what happened, but like, fill the people in.
Okay, so on Friday night, all right. So Bo Jackson came out on Saturday. On Friday night, people on Twitter were looking to buy the Raiders collectible, and just that one collectible specifically for that day. And a lot of
like a regular collectible that
it was a white and black polka dotted collectible that had a Raiders logo on it, and it opened up on Saturday. So people were trying to trade for that. Or
did it have a bow on it?
There was no bow on it. It was just a nice
It
presence.
didn't even say limited edition.
It didn't say limited edition. It was just that present specifically. And people were trying to buy that on Friday and even Saturday morning for the Bo Jackson.
Now, how are they trying to go about buying it? Like you said, they were on Twitter doing what?
They were on Twitter asking people to sell it. Say they'll buy it for 100,000 coins, 200,000 coins. They'll trade this for that, and that's what they were trying to get it for. Because you only can trade collectibles with collectibles. So
it had to be obvious that something was up with this gift once they started doing that, right?
Well, I didn't know anything of it because I was asleep when all this happened. But when I was hearing, a lot of people were doing that. A lot of people who, quote unquote, have access to those that are with.
Was this a group of people? Was this a group of people doing this?
Well, I know one of them was Hot Shugs is one of them. I'm not saying he knew anything about it, but he was one of them, and people think he has access that with people at EA, so that's why he got the information from. Another one has access to somebody that is at EA, so that's why they thought that he knew as well. And I'm pretty sure it's more people as well, but from what I would know, it was only two of those people that my buddy told me about. It was like Hot Shugs and Martin.
I'll be frank with you. If I seen them doing it, I would have knew something was up, and I would have started asking for him too.
Yeah. I would.
It sounds like the end thing to do right now. Oh, he's going hard for those. Something's up with those. I need to get him. Yeah. But then nobody was expecting Bo, but you, that soon.
Well, no, I know some people who knew. I know people that knew Bo was coming out. People who I don't want to say the game changers knew, because that sounds kind of just throwing them under the bus. But like they had to know. Like some people had to know he was coming out that day. Like some people who are game changers had to know he was coming out that day, because it didn't make any sense for only EA to know, because EA does give them other people information when stuff is going to be coming out. So that's how that thing works. But that being with the people like them, like I didn't think that anything dirty happened there. I just thought that they were offering coins for that collectible because they wanted that collectible specifically. There were 3 Raiders gifts or 2 Raiders gifts at that time, so I would assume that they wanted both of them. They were just trying to just basically play their hedge their bets. They wanted to pay 100K for this, 100K for that one, but they didn't do the other one. It was just that specific collectible, which got people kind of angry.
And a lot of people were selling.
Well, I think some people were selling. People were wanted the instant coins. They didn't think it was Bo Jackson. They thought it was Donald Penn. They thought it was George Blanda. So they sold immediately. And then when it turned out to be Bo Jackson, some thought that the guys that got it for 100K, 150,000 coins scammed that person out of Bo Jackson. So that's when the whole Bo Gate thing erupted. That's what.
Do you think that that's a scam?
No, because you don't have to sell it to him. You can take your chance and hold on to it, because there are some guys that did pay 200,000 coins for that Moose collectible recently, and it turned out to be contracts. So it's just a gamble.
Ooh.
People were going ham. People had this weird theory that one was going to be Jack Lambert, and it wasn't. But people had this weird theory it was, and I can't call you a sucker, or I can't call you a scammer for selling to somebody for 200,000 coins. Like, that person's a sucker if he believes that. Especially after all the evidence is saying it's not, so I can't really get mad at the person for basically hustling his way to get some coins. Because I would have done the same thing if I was given the opportunity to. It is kind of mean, especially if a person is 7, 8, 9 years old is doing it because they know you. But
all the time.
Yeah, but I don't fault any of those guys for trying to get that card or get that collectible specifically. They're just taking the chance, and the chance paid off. And the reason why I don't think it's that big of a deal, because if they knew it was Bo Jackson, wouldn't they buy more? Now that's the argument they're using. But I would, if I knew it was Bo Jackson, I would have bought a.
Well, they were trying to get as many as they could, weren't they?
No, they just got one. I think there's only one guy that had. I think one guy had 4 on PS4. I think that might have just been some lucky guy. But
they probably got them in gifts.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure that if they knew,
I heard that people were hoarding them.
Wait, because the Raiders and Raiders Bow, and that's what happened there.
I heard that people were hoarding the, once this whole thing started, I heard that they were hoarding the those pieces, or those gifts, I should say.
I didn't know about that.
Oh, no. So you say that whoever got them was only pretty much just getting one at a time, pretty much just had one?
Yes. Now I don't know that to be true. They're saying that's what they got one, and that's I gotta go with what they're saying, because I can't really just sit there and say you're lying, because that's what happened. Everybody assumed that they were lying. They gave them evidence that they weren't lying, and then all of a sudden they're still lying because you don't want that evidence. So I don't really think anything dirty happened with the Bo Gate scandal that went on during Twitter that day. it was just very coincidental that the same guys that know people that work down at EA were the same guys that got Bo Jackson hours before he released. I will say that.
All right, and you're being sarcastic. All right. We're gonna end Bogate there. Dang, I think I had another question for you about this Bo card, but I think that we've talked enough. Anything you want to add about this Christmas promo?
Really wish they would have just copied MUT 13's promo. Now I know they're not about doing some stuff like that because MUT 13 we probably have better pack odds. But I just like MUT 13 promo was perfectly like I got into MUT 13. I started uploading around this time because the game was fun to collect stuff. Like it was fun playing solo challenges, fun doing all the collections, fun selling cards, buying cards to get stuff done. Like it was very fun. And this year it started out with a bang. And now it's slowly drifting off, and I'm not too sure what they can drop that's going to get other people excited, but hopefully I'm wrong and it's going to be something great coming up the next couple of days. But that's all I got for now. Just next year, just give us a lot of content without...
So you wasn't around in 12 where you get a gold card, the minimum you could sell it for is 10,000 and the most you could sell it for was 30?
No, I wasn't around for that. That sounds awesome though.
Or you get a legend card and the minimum you can sell it for is 100,000 and the most you can sell it for is 300,000. And that's when you had to know the community, because say you get a like let's say that there was a Bo Jackson and he came out, you know, as a legend card. Well, the most that you could put him on the auction block for is 300,000. But if you know the community and you hit the forums and you worked everything like that, you can work out those trades and then you start putting value. That's when cards started getting real value. And you know, like, all right, you could never have this card go under this value. And that's when we actually had the control of the market. Like we really had control of the market. Or if you wanted to sell a card for about 5 million, like there were cards that was like priced at like 13 million. It was crazy, but we could get away with that. And what you would do is you put up a certain amount of cards, you would buy them out until you bought out 13 million, and then boom, you get, you know, the person will sell you the card if you're not getting scammed.
Okay.
Especially them Club 100 cards. Oh, those was good. Club
No clue what you're talking about. None at all.
Just know you missed out.
I did.
They were limited edition cards. They were like, for its time, until like Ghost playoff cards came out and position collection cards came out. They were like the best cards that you could get in the game, and they were all limited to 100. So they were the Club 100 cards. I think they might have said Club 100 on them. I'm not sure. But they were definitely the best cards and definitely the most expensive. And they kept their value until the end of the whole cycle. Like they stayed with their value because they stayed as the best cards in the game. We're just not getting that return on our investment this year or last year. We just don't have that value in it anymore. And I think it's because they have it now to open market, where now you could get an elite card for like 10K or 5K. It's like,
and that's just because you're not really releasing many sets in the game. But that's a whole other video. Like if they release more sets in the game constantly instead of the ones we get every single week, because we get like the team of the week, of course. Then we get
we got to dump off these cards, and we have to like start taking some of these off the auction block. When we take some of them off the auction block, then they get some value, at least a little.
Yep, because like last year with the playoff content or the mid-season content with the new team captain sets and whatever, they put certain cards in those sets that had value. You can sell a Steve Smith gold for 40,000 coins because base elite or the base gold cards no longer in packs. Whereas this year, because base gold is still in packs, which I'm happy with, nothing's valuable besides the top of the top cards, and not everybody pulls those top of the top cards.
Or 13 with the rookie legends.
Yes,
green and autogram.
And those cards reward, and those sets gave legend packs, and you get the cards back plus a 4,000 coin reward. You can make 8,000, 16,000 coins off that. and plus a legendary pack, you might pull a 99 overall like legend. So they gave us a lot of value out of the cards, and that therefore we kept doing sets and we kept selling cards.
Talking about those weekly sets?
Yeah, those are in there all year long.
You got like a team, like, you know, two teams going against each other. And
like we don't have that. Like that's what I can't discuss that here. That's something else. Like, why don't we have that yet? But yeah.
I think they should just take a look back at some of the things that made MUT successful and consider how they could possibly bring some of that stuff back into MUT. This MUT right here that we have will be perfect if we had draft duels.
Oh my god. Yeah.
Sensitive topic for all MUT people that knows about it. I'm gonna leave it alone and I'm gonna get up out of here. I just wanted to leave y'all with that one. Always gotta leave it off with draft duels. That's all I have for this one. Texas boy, get us out of here.
What I say?
I don't know. You got an outro? It's your show.
I don't have an outro. Do I have an outro?
Sure you do. We out this mother bleeper.
Oh yeah, you're right about that. Peace.
Thank you guys for watching. Couple of things before we go. Please be sure to check out TexasBoy channel. Link for that will be in the description. You can click here on a recent video. Help the brother out just by clicking on it, checking it out for a little bit. Get the views up on that just a bit. Also, the Please Be Gentle shirts are still available up until December 28th. You need to get yourself a Christmas shirt, something to work out in, something to wear around your woman. Oh my God, would you? I would do it, but I don't know. Would y'all really wear Please Be Gentle around your woman? I would. I'm that guy. Anyway, a bunch of stuff for you to click on here on the image. Have fun with that. Link for everything that you need will be in the description. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.